What's going on, everybody? I'm Will the Greatest, and here I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while that I'm doing for a very specific reason. So, a new trailer dropped for a new American Pie movie, and if you've been following my series, which going off the views, a lot of you haven't, so please check that out. You'll know that I'm doing a retrospective going through all the films. I'm currently editing the one for Wedding. I have to record the one for Bandcamp. I'm doing the script for Naked Mile. It's a whole thing. So check it out. Anyways, I will get into why Girls Rules matters when I cover Reunion. Girls Rules, or Girls Rule, I guess is the title, is what got me started on this nightmare mission to revisit all these films for some reason. And so, I didn't know when it was coming out, when I officially, started writing and scripting and watching the movies and everything. So I figured that, well, the news came out a whole ass week ago. It currently has 171 views on Universal Pictures home entertainment page. It's 50 seconds long. So yeah, let's get into it right now.
Guys, we're all lacking something in the romance area. Yeah.
Yikes.
Rule 1, fix our romantic lives. Rule number 2, we support our fellow women. And we won't let each other get away with our usual Welcome to the annual back-to-school party! Fresh meat. Am I right, ladies? We're using the party gas to seduce a new guy.
What, you need to sacrifice a virgin or something?
No, don't worry, you're safe.
Oh, ha ha ha.
You might be looking for might be right under your oyster. I mean, it is a beautiful time to be alive, ladies. Am I right? Oh, God, yes. Ladies, please raise your glasses to the girls' rules. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. It looks fucking stupid. They also got their own title wrong in their title for the video. The DVD says Girls Rules. The title says Girls Rule. It's a minor thing, definitely a nitpick. Holy fuck! Wow, this like-dislike ratio is really bad. 362 likes, 1.2 thousand dislikes. 1.2 thousand. 1,206 dislikes. Ooh, 306 comments. Man, so fun. Golly. As I've started with the spin-off movies, I can tell you they don't get better. Watch my review when 3 comes out for Wedding, because it's not good. And it just kind of goes down from there, going off what I know. What is this top comment say? Man, this like-dislike ratio. That's like a cold almost 1 to 4. That's really bad. Like, the movie looks dumb. It looks like an American Pie movie. I think part of the issue is that this style of movie died. Let's see. Reunion came out in like 2012. So about 4 years before that, in like 2008, whenever the last spin-off came out, that was when this type of movie died. It was pre-2010. So trying to revive the franchise from a girl's perspective, but still have it be like frat bro, college guy humor, I don't think it's gonna work. And judging off the reactions, it doesn't look like it did. I'm curious as to what some of these comments say. I don't think men are going to watch this, neither women. This is a film made for no one. American Pie presents how to completely miss the point of the original movies in favor of unfunny faux empowerment of women. I don't even think it did that. It seems like a half-ass attempt at female empowerment, if that's what they're going for. Nobody asked for this. Nobody wants this. Who exactly is the target audience? I'm not even going to say me, because I don't like these movies that much. I'm just doing them because, I don't know. I'm a YouTuber who makes bad decisions. This looks terrible. Agreed. A movie where its concept about the crazy stuff guys will do to get laid and the insane journey of achieving it. How the hell can you make a female version of that? The difficulty of a man getting laid is not the same as a woman. This is a type of a movie you can't make a female version of it. This was a concept of a movie designed for guys. Just don't expect to reach the same audience. Also, the movie was big on men friendship, what we used to call back then the bromance, and above it all, Stifler's mom. Now, what will make me upset is if Eugene Levy or Stifler's mom is not in this, especially Eugene Levy. He is the linchpin to that universe. If this does not have Eugene Levy in it as Papa Levinstein, then it's not canon. It's not canon in my eyes. I don't care what they say. You can afford Eugene Levy. You got him for 4 spinoffs. You can afford him. It's not canon if he's not in it. People keep talking about my diversity, blah, blah, blah. This shouldn't be labeled as an American Pie movie. I mean, the fuck else is it going to be? A fucking Harold and Kumar movie? No. Is this another gender political movie? Dropped. It doesn't look like it. It just looks like a dumb sex comedy starring women for men. And I don't think it's going to work. It's not the same without Jim's dad. It's not canon. Eugene Levy's not in it. If there's no if there's no Papa Levinstein, it's not canon. Sorry. No one asked for this. First American Pie movie. A movie about silly teenagers with a strange and immature idea of sex living in a time where sex, indeed, was a bit of a taboo. Some sort of comedic coming of age. This, Giles Rule and Come First. That's all like written in different letters and shit. I would rather eat glass than see this. Yikes. Somebody said R.I.P. American Pie franchise. The shit has been dead for 8 years. Strike that. The shit's been dead since 2003. It's been dead since Wedding came out. They brought back the corpse, dressed it in a suit, had it dance around a little bit. It came back as a zombie in 2012 for a reunion. But after that, it's dead again. It's been dead for almost a decade. I'm open to the idea of a female-led American Pie movie. If you're smart enough, you can figure something out. Maybe I'll do that as a video someday. But knowing what this was gonna be, I had little to no hopes for it. The only thing I can say is that Madison Pettis looks good. It's about it. Let's look at some of these other comments. I predict a complete failure on this. What a huge waste of money. I would prefer another American Pie with Jim Stifler's and the others. I don't want to see that. They have 401ks and taxes now. They're in like their 40s. I feel like Reunion's a great stopping point. Oh, come on. The spin-off movie sucked bad. This shouldn't be labeled as an American Pie movie. The spin-offs did suck. That's why I can't see this going to any other franchise. If you want it to be like a franchise movie, the only connection that it's going to have to the other ones appears to be that it's set at East Great Falls High. Diary of a Simpy Kid is what this movie really is. All right, sir. That was funny. Funnier than this trailer. Hollywood will never learn to stop pandering to the vocal minority. Ghostbusters 2016 all over again, SMH. I think one of the big misconceptions is that, and I can only go off the trailer. I can't say for what the intent of this movie was. But a lot of people seem to think that they're trying to pander to women to get them into the American Pie franchise. I don't think that's the case. I think someone actually did have a decent idea and said, yo, what if we, took the American Pie franchise, tried to maybe update it a little bit and put it from the women's perspective about, what it's like to be a female virgin in high school and maybe trying to get laid through that. And that's an interesting idea. However, given the fact that they were given like a shoestring budget with like no money, and this was probably shot last year before the pandemic and everything, they probably didn't have the best writers or directing team. They're just like, here's money, here's a writer and a director with enough experience to make it pass. Just give us a movie in 2-3 months. I think that's what happened. I don't think it was a clear effort like, we need that female demographic to watch the American Pie movies. People aren't talking about American Pie movies. Not in 2020. If this is their effort to put some oomph back in that franchise, God bless them. It's going to be trash without Stifler and Jim. Stifler's trash. Fuck Stifler. Movie industry still think that use old concept, but with girls is still an argument for a good movie. You still don't learn, aren't you? Ghost, but it must be a foreign person. Again, stuff like this can work, especially with like American Pie, you know, talking about girls having insecurities with sex. And honestly, it is interesting that it's like the premise would work, but all these girls are still conventionally attractive. And I also do think it is weird that we're still setting it in the high school setting. I feel like these types of jokes, this type of humor, isn't going to fly as well for high schoolers with the whole conversation around a lot of Gen Zers relating to like underage participants in sex and people being pressured into sex at a young age and like the concept of consent at a young age. I don't think this demographic is going to connect with this. You should have stuck with the college route like you did for some of the spin-off movies. Someone said, and it's ruined. By the way, I'm not saying I mind a female cast, but for fuck's sake, American Pie is a classic. Go do your own independent movie. Yeah, sure, why not? It wouldn't make much money, but then again, neither will this. Usually trailers for comedy movies have at least some of the good jokes in them. I guess they must have forgot. Woo! Such a soulless, uninteresting movie. Impressive, really. To see so many actors in one movie where none of them actually wants to be in it. I didn't exactly get that vibe, only because it was 50 seconds. I don't know what to do with that. Sheesh. Let's see. Let's do a couple more comments and then we'll get out of here. I just think the comments are really interesting. You'd have to pay me to see this one. Shameful display. Yeah, I'm not paying for this. Coming from a director who produced both Bandcamp and The Book of Love, which are two of my favorite of the spin-offs, I thought Girls' Rules would have at least a small bit of potential. Boy, was I wrong. I wouldn't watch this if I was paid to. No wonder it's getting a Blu-ray release. I've been a massive fan of the American Pie franchise for more than half of my life. I watch all 8 movies every single year without fail. God damn. Take American Pie out of the title. It's an insult, it's embarrassing, it's undeserving, it's unwanted. You're a brave soul for watching all 8 American Pie movies on an annual basis, and Bandcamp to this day is one of your favorites. I liked Bandcamp when I was a kid, but I'm an adult. I rewatched it. You will see my review on it because boy, time begot that film. But yeah, I feel like this does do a disservice to the fans, and I feel not a disservice. Let me take that back. This doesn't do anything for the fans of the franchise. It's not really, it's taking it in a new direction, more so a new perspective. I feel like my thing is, if you wanted to make it a little interesting, have it be focused around a female Stifler. And I don't mean a female Stifler-like character. There's women in the Stifler family. I'm currently on The Naked Mile. We see a lot of male Stiflers. If you focus it on a female Stifler, I think you may have a direction to go with her trying to live up to her own name, but at the same time, people keep calling her a slut because she sleeps with a lot of people. I feel like you could do something interesting with that perspective and go just a little bit deeper, probably to around where some of the original were, and have a little bit of fun with that. You know, it's 2020. The whole concept of like female sexual empowerment and promiscuity is a thing, but I think they were just really lazy with this idea. It's like, oh yeah, American Pie, Girls' Rules. That's right. This time it's focused on the ladies, and we, the boys, gotta sit back and watch a bunch of high school girls try to fuck? That just sounds weird and creepy. Like some weird boardroom shit. I don't want to see that. I'll watch it, but only for this whole series thing. Because, I'm a YouTuber that makes bad decisions. Yeah, ended up with an incredible saga. It was better to have closed. Yes, this being the door opener from 2012, 8 years later. I don't feel like this is the best note to start on. If this is, it leaves the franchise going out with more of a whimper and less than a bang. Yeah, these comments are, oh fuck. Okay, yeah, you know it's going to be bad when Eugene Levy didn't agree to be in this. It's, man, yeah, gonna be a yikes from me. Yeah, this isn't foreboding well for them. Yikes. It is a yikes from me. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm gonna try and see if I can make that deadline for when the movie comes out, and then I'll do a final extra review, maybe give my first thoughts. But I'm not expecting much. The movie doesn't look good. It really doesn't. And I feel bad for this cast. It seems like it would be a fun project, but it's just so simple of a premise. And it's such a tired story to tell that's like a decade too late. It's this type of story is too late. The humor and the type of jokes you're trying to tell, it's just not going to land. Even for fans of the series, I just don't think it's going to work, because say what I will, as critical as I am of the first 3 movies, they had heart to them. Hell, even the 4th one had a little bit of heart to it. You know, there's some character there. There's not a lot of nuance, but there's something in there. Like, I could tell there was some care from the actors and the writers to a decent extent. Like, they had fun doing that. This one, I don't get as much of that impression. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. If you've seen the trailer for American Pie Presents Girls Rule, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Jesus Christ.